Is your time so empty?
Well, I do errands for my mother, and a lot of stuff. I help out. I change the sheets in the bedrooms because there's not a lot of people here anymore. But I just I just hate that smell of musky sheets.
Do you go out with friends?
Well, a boy's best friend is his mother. You've never had an empty time in your life, have you?
Only my share.
You know what I think? First of all, I want to ask you. I'm sorry to pry. I don't mean to, but what are you running away from?
I'm just looking for a private island.
You know what I think? We all have our own traps, and we scratch and claw to get away from them. But eventually, we just have to understand that we can't do that to ourselves anymore. I'm sorry.
Sometimes we deliberately step into those traps.
I was born in mine. See, my mother, a few years ago, my father passed away, and she just couldn't deal with it anymore. And it drove her. She was so hurt, and I was the only one there to protect her. And that's all I had was my mother. And now she's an invalid, but I try to care for her as much as I can.
You don't mind that?
Well, sometimes, I wish sometimes the way she yells at me, I just wish I could curse her. But she's ill. And if I wasn't a good son, I would never do that to her. Could you imagine? Say something about put her someplace.
If anyone ever talked to me the way I heard, the way she talked to you, it was awful.
Well, that's her, and I try to care for her.
Wouldn't it be better to put her someplace?
An institution?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it to sound uncaring.
You're talking about put her someplace. People speak so easily about someplace. I've seen the insides of those places. The cruel eyes staring. I can't do that to her.
I'm sorry.
They cluck their thick tongues and speak oh so very delicately. But of course, I've suggested it myself. But she's sick. I couldn't do that to her. She's as harmless as one of these stuffed birds. I couldn't do that to her.
I'm sorry. I only
It's
felt
okay.
it seems she's hurting you. I meant well.
I know you did. It's hard. I appreciate your concern, but it's okay.
I just meant well.
I know. Anyways, how was the sandwich?
Very good.
I made it myself.
Very, very good.
Grilled cheese with a little added basil.
Very good cook.
Thank you. Well, the cabin should be done for you. If you need anything, you know where I'm going to be. If you need anything to eat or anything, I know you're tired. So just let me know.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, Marion.